Well, guys, I am officially home and safe from my simulation and my mask making at Radiation Oncology today. That was a very interesting experience, but needless to say, I was very prepared for it due to my super awesome coaches and friends at the Oral Cancer Foundation. I appreciate all that, guys. You really prepared me for that. I flew right through it, you know. Sometimes I almost wonder if they have like, or if they want to have like this element of surprise or something, because they were all just baffled like how much I knew about what was about to happen. It was almost like they were hoping to catch me off guard. I don't know if that's their plan, but it sure seemed that way. But other than that, they did my mouth guard. That turned out really well. What that does is going to protect the roof of my mouth from getting any damage. Well, they're trying to protect, trying to prevent as much damage as possible, so I can try and shy away from the stomach tube, from what the doctor was saying. They really want me to work my thyroid and my throat muscles, all that stuff, to keep it as strong as possible to get through this and to be as healthy as possible while I'm going through this. Like they say, nutrition is key, so all the water and good food that I can eat is what I'm going to try to do, but not. I don't want to make this video too long and bore the crap out of you guys, but like basically, I just went there and they took me back in this crazy room with all these like Terminator-looking machines. And other than that, it was really early, so it was really empty, and I felt like I was in one of those zombie movies, like something was gonna pop out somewhere. It just seemed that way. Yeah, I mean, it probably would have been kind of cool, I mean, I was prepared for that as well if it did happen. I've been watching a lot of movies. So, anyways, yeah, they made my mouth guard. That fit perfectly. And they make a mask where they dip it in this like solvent stuff and melt it all kind of crazy ways. And they strap me down to this like torture looking device. I swear it looks like a torture device. Where they put these strings around my wrist and it straightens my whole body out. And then, I have my mouth guard in, and then what they do is they slap this huge, what looked like this huge rubber melting, it's just like, it was crazy. I don't really know how to describe it, but like, I closed my eyes when they threw it on my face, and it really like, felt like it just melted around my face, and then it just hardened, and they strapped it really tight, strapped my head down, and I had to sit there for about 30 or 40 minutes, just, kind of trying to concentrate on my breathing, not to freak out. I mean, if you're claustrophobic, you're probably going to freak out. But I just sat there and thought about different things, thought like I was in a different place. And they ran all these tests and x-rays, and then shot an IV in me full of iodine and ran the CAT scan, and then they put little tattoo marks, around my face and then on my chest. You probably can't see the tattoo marks because of my beard or whatever, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, for the most part, like, I kind of dug it. It was interesting. I wasn't scared one bit, and I was just kind of more intrigued by what they were doing and how they were doing it to make sure that I'm in the right position every time they do this. But other than that, we talked about some other supplements that I should, try to take after all this is over with. And we can get into that later. But, I mean, everybody was really cool there. The little team or the technicians or whatever you want to call them is going to be doing this every day. I feel really comfortable with them. They seemed like they knew what they were doing. They didn't have to stick me 6 and 7 times and keep missing my vein. Trust me, I've been through that situation. It really sucks. Like, not that needles really bother me, but it bothers me when you have to just continuously keep sticking me. Then, it kind of worries me about, where your mind's at, or if you're even skilled enough to be doing this. Because trust me, I've had some newbies practice on me before, and that's no fun. But other than that, they did really good. I felt like I was in and out. I didn't really feel like I was on the table for that long. But other than that, we we knocked everything out. They're supposed to call me in a few days and let me know when my schedule's going to be to get radiation every day. So that's all set in stone now, man. And I start chemotherapy next Tuesday. Other than that, I'm just kind of looking forward to hanging out all this week and getting ready for Halloween and trying to catch up on all my movies. And on another note, happy birthday, Eric. I'm sorry I missed that the other day. It's just I've had so much going on. So happy belated birthday. You know, I'll never forget about you. You're one of my best friends. And I also want to send a special thanks to Sirius Satellite Fight Club for doing what they did yesterday. I mean, I didn't expect that at all, and that was awesome, man. I mean, I followed you guys for a long time, and to treat your fans that way is pretty special. You know, it's something. There's something special about being around people that are doing what they love. You know what I mean? Not necessarily doing something because it's the trend or it's something that's the cool thing to do or it's going to make you more popular. You know, these guys, I've just met so many people that being around them because doing what they love, doing what they love, man, and you can see the passion in it. And I'm such a passionate person about a lot of things, and just being around those kind of people brings such a good energy, and it's something that I really enjoy, and most of you know who you are. I don't really have to just sit here and shout out names and all that shit, but just know that literally every day I feel stronger and stronger. I'm less and less afraid. I'm just, like I said, I'm just ready to fucking kick this thing's ass and be done with it, and move on with my life and be around the people that I love and educate people and let people know that this shit's real, man. I mean, it's as real as it gets. I never ever thought a million years that I would look at life this way. I'm never bored anymore. It's really not a boring there's not a boring second in my life anymore, It's like, I don't sit around and just mope and think of things that I can do to make my life more exciting. Because trust me, my life right now is just as exciting as it's ever going to get. And, when it comes to the point to where you got to fight for your life, then jumping out of planes and bungee jumping and all that shit, it ain't got nothing on me. But anyways, I love all you guys. Once again, if there's any bands or anybody that wants to donate music for a good cause, I'm trying to get this album together, and any kind of support is very welcomed. Like I said, it's for a good cause. I'm trying to help raise money for awareness and to get this album out, and I want to thank the Oral Cancer Foundation. They've been an extreme support system to all this, and they're very, very knowledgeable. If you ever get 5 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your time to go visit oralcancerfoundation.org, you should do that. They have the facts. If you want to know about this disease, they have the facts, and they're very blunt and very straightforward with everything, I'm just lucky. I feel lucky to have all of you as friends. I feel lucky to have them as such a support system, and I feel like I can't lose. There's going to be some rough times, and there's going to be some times when recording this is going to be difficult, but just know that I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. I'm over all that. I'm just ready to get this going, and I've just found just a new fire inside. I feel extremely inspired, and those of you that I'm getting to share this with, I feel very, very pleased with that. Just know that I'm always here. There's tons of ways of contacting me. I'm not the antisocial, hermit that I once was. So if you have any ideas and you want to help, man, just give me a shout. You know where to find me. I really hope that everybody has a good week, has a good Halloween, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow. Just stay up, man. Just tell your loved ones you love them, and tell your friends you give a shit. You know, it really matters. You never know what's gonna happen. So stay up. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.